Hey, how you doing? I'm the Real Manos, and we are back for 2021 with more comic reviews. And of course, they're always brought to you by my own comic book series, Red Knight. Red Knight number 5, the Kickstarter, is going on right now. So go check out the link and please support the book. Maybe share it with others who might be interested in it. And we can get issue 5 out and ready. So, before I get into more Red Knight stuff, let's talk about the other guys, comic books. This week I didn't pick up any Marvel stuff. I only picked up 2 IDW books. This is kind of having something to do with the fact that Marvel is doing a lot of King in Black stuff right now. I have no interest whatsoever in Venom, so I'm not picking up that event. Of course, I'm not buying DC stuff, but they're doing the future state thing. So since everybody's doing events for stuff I don't care about, that's kind of lighten my load, which is frankly kind of nice. It gives me a little bit more space in my wallet, if you know what I mean. So this week I actually picked up 2 IDW books that are both coincidentally Ninja Turtles. Here we go, right here. We have Ninja Turtles 113 and Jennika number 2, Jennika 2, issue number 3. Now let's get started with Jennika first, actually. Now, for those of you who have been following this miniseries, it's from Bramwell Revell, and this has been going through this awkward, really difficult political situation that Jen is in the middle of, because someone is injecting mutants with some serum that's mutating them even further into giant monsters, and they're kind of beast-like, and they can't remember who they are, and they start attacking everything. They become more animalistic. And that's a problem, not just for the residents of Mutant Town, but also the surrounding city of New York, who are already uncomfortable with this section of the city that's been mutated, and they are afraid that they're monsters. This is not helping the situation, so she's been investigating. She and Ivan, the Bat Mutant, go down to investigate. They come across underneath. They kind of go in the subterranean areas of New York, and they find this batch of mutants where they've been having the problem as well. That's when they're able to find the Scorpion Lady, who's been doing it. Ivan gets mutated, so the residents of the village kind of take him down and subdue him, while she chases after the Scorpion. And they go through the subway, and they come out the other end in regular human New York and fight in front of everybody. It's pretty cool, actually. Something that both of these Jennika series have done is they've both been very fast-paced in their action. And this is no different. She chases her all the way back to Null Industries, where their CEO, this devil woman, who would be a great girlfriend for Rob Zombie, she explains kind of what they're doing and what they have in mind. Not going to tell you too much what Jen does here, but she's not about it. She doesn't kind of fall for it. All in all, I really dug this. I've been digging both of the Jennika series. This indicates that there'll be a third one. I don't know if they're just going to call it Jennika 3. Might as well just... They've been continuing into each other, so they might as well just call it a regular ongoing. I'm not sure why they haven't done that. Whatever. This was pretty cool. The art style is really interesting. It's a little minimalist and simple. It's got kind of these, I don't know if I'd call them watercolors, but they do have this kind of washed out look to them, which from time to time creates a really cool effect. Sometimes it comes a little bit I don't want to say lacking, but it comes a little bit too minimalistic in some panels, but other panels absolutely stunning the way it works. So I don't know, your mileage may vary on scene to scene. but it's really cool, and it's very consistent and very nice. Otherwise, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 round chips. I like this one quite a bit, and you should go check it out. Now, let's go on to the main title, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 113, and Sophie Campbell has been writing the series since she took over with issue 101, with some assistance with Eastman and Waltz, who I believe have taken, I don't know if they're like stepped completely aside for the book, or they just taken a break for a while. And it does say they're story consultants. I'm not sure if that means they're telling Campbell, like, oh, hey, we need this to happen, we're going this direction. Or they're just essentially going, hey, the characters do this, so this is what, I don't know what that entails. But let's see, this is written and drawn by Sophie Campbell. I've been waiting for her to come back. She took a break for the last story arc, and she's back with this one. Just in time, too, because Lita from the future is back, and we get to see a little bit of her backstory as she gets back to the present, or the past, or to her. And for those of you who don't know, Lita is the little girl mutant turtle that's befriended the turtles, and apparently she's also a Ninja Turtle in the future. She has traveled back in time. Meanwhile, there's a tiny bit of subplot dealing with Jennika and Sheena, the pig girl rock star, who I absolutely adore and is one of my favorite new characters. She's fantastic. She's been taking ninja lessons with the others, and her hair pops off. It's been a wig all this time, and it's embarrassing and devastating to her. And she has this really sweet scene where she and Jen talk about the fact that she really doesn't feel human anymore. She looks at herself and she sees a pig, and her wig is one of the things that helps connect her and grounds her as far as being still a human. And she opens up to her, and then she kisses Jen, which catches Jen off guard, and that just makes her feel more embarrassed, and she takes off. Meanwhile, Mikey and Mona Lisa are kind of catching us up to speed with what's going on with the political situation in Mutant Town, and the fact that they're holding an election of mayor, and they've kind of discussed, this is, by the way, this is a really good scene if you have been too caught up in what's been going on. So it kind of catches you up on where a lot of the characters are and where the plot elements are heading towards. So that set aside for now, we get back to the main plot where Lita comes right up to the turtles, and she calls Donatello Dad. And let's see, does she call Donatello Dad? Let's see, or yeah, I think she calls. Yeah, I think she calls Donatello Dad. Anyway, she's not being cryptic at all about what's going on. She's like dropping like whole plot threads to them, like, oh God, you guys. There was like all of New York became mutants, and then there was a civil war, and Karari dies, and most importantly, Jen puts down the guitar and stops playing music and leaves the band. We must prevent that from happening. And they're like, what? Why that, of all things? And she brings up the fact that this is the furthest thing she was able to find as far as what went wrong, and she believes it. She tells them that this is the thing that kind of like clicks things along. Meanwhile, she tells them like there was recently a helicopter crash, and Karari is crashed, so they go rescue her and Koya, by the way, and save them, because saving Karari now is kind of a priority. But after they get talking, Lita and Jen have a private conversation, and Lita tells Jen that it's not so much just quitting the band. You killed Karari. And she was like, I will not do that. And they're like, well, you did. I'm sorry. And all while this is going on, Raphael is listening in the shadows. God, this is really good. Definitely beautiful stuff. Love this book a lot. I'm very curious to see where it's going. I'm not the biggest fan of Days of Future Past. Trunks comes from the future to go change things, kind of plot lines. But this is extremely well done. I really dig, by the way, Lita's adult design. It's really cool looking. Of course, the stuff with Sheena's great. And of course, Sophie Campbell's gorgeous, gorgeous art. Every page is just beautiful. She is just... she is born to do Ninja Turtles. She absolutely does a fantastic job. I'm kind of getting to the point where I feel like her Ninja Turtles are my vision of what the Turtles' ideal should look like. It's getting close. You know, there's, of course, the original design. There's a couple other versions that I really like. But this is like getting in the top 5 of how they should look for me. Really good stuff. 5 out of 5 Ram chips. Go check out this series. If you haven't been reading Ninja Turtles lately, come back. It's really good right now. Worth your time. Also worth your time is my comic book, Red Knight. Issue 5 is going on right now with its Kickstarter. Please see if you can support the book. If you haven't read issues 1 through 4, there's a tier that catches you up on the series. Also, you can find me on other things, too. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, Tumblr, I'm on TikTok now, and Instagram. I don't know, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So, check me out here in 2021. Back to work, so let's get going. Well, I think that's it for now, Lindsay. Push the button.